first got into diving in a sort of a way when I was a kid of about 5 or 6 in Geraldton, pre-war, and my mum had taught me to dive in head first. Swimming used to put plain diving contests on and then gradually extra dives in it at various swim meets, and that was in the metropolitan area as well. Had to do bars and jetties and things like that. So that's the background to WA diving. We hadn't had a proper pool in Perth, and the engineers didn't have a lot of background with it. And Green, I think, was the town clerk city engineer, and he came back and he had a meeting with John Charles and myself. He had it 21 feet deep or something like that, and we said, "Oh no, why are you doing that?" And he said, "Because I watched them and they were hitting the bottom and it was dangerous." We had to explain to him that they were trying to go to the bottom, and 5 metres was just a nice depth, and we didn't need it any deeper than that, so that was fixed. I think the Commonwealth Games for the diving fraternity was really great. It was a really exciting performance. I mean, Sue Knight was great, winning both medals. I got into coaching because when I was competing, I noticed that there were not many juniors. One of our guys I used to dive against was taking a swimming class at, I think, Como Beach or Como Jetty in the school holidays, and that's when I caught up with Robyn Bradshaw. She came to us, I think she was sort of 11 or 12. So when Robyn came down, he'd had a look at her, and then I coached her a bit as well. We'd started setting up land training areas and things, and so we had a trampoline there with harness over it. Eventually I've kept coaching her. It was a really successful partnership. Actually, Robyn became the first Australian to final in the model acrobatic form of diving, which is one of the first in the world to do back 1.5, 2.5 off springboard and platform, and off just Duraflex, not Maxi Bs or anything. Family was involved, of course. My first wife was state champion on 4 occasions on springboard. Stephen was probably one of the youngest divers in the state in Australia to do 3.5s off 10 metre. And son Kim, he was national title holder in 16/18s, and my daughter dived. She was state champion in her own age group. The AAS was a great experience, and I was naturally pretty pleased to do it. I believe we got some pretty good results, excellent results, and a lot of great young divers came out of it. Raelene was the outstanding junior diver for sure, and very strong, very brave, and I believe, and I'm sure I'm right, she was the first Australian diver to win a national championship doing the big list of dives with back 2.5, reverse 2.5 and inward 2.5.
Actually, I started swimming first. I'd be following the black line, and next minute I'd disappear, and Mum thought I'd drowned and I'd be over in the diving pool. So she decided to transfer me over to Bruce Prance, and my diving career started in 1967. Started at 11, and by 13 I'd won my first junior Australian championship, and went on to win about 19 national championships overall, and then went to World Championships and FINA World Cups and various other international events throughout my career. When I came back from the Institute, the Challenge Stadium was in full swing.